every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game... you did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense. And
Turning on the Jets. The 30, the 20. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Got the back over the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. Guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
The RPO, it's complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down.
That's a fumble on the play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the 1st play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Off to the races to the right. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Knights! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it down the left. It's a seam wide. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clinton. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Houston will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Nice move to keep running. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting at him. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Firing to the right, complete. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wide open downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Big fella moving. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Callow. Rush is on him. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The give to the back. Nice move there. Good blocking, good running, pick up of 6 out to the 30. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open space. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The lone back's got it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Lofts one high indeed. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last, trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Knights!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Back to throw, it's Callow. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The short hands, it's Thomas. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jenkins. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's taking the shot. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, UCF.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Unloads quickly. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Callow. Slide. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Houston. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Man, linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Knights! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He's looking to throw. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. Oh, and continues to fight for yards. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Clinton. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Here's the pressure. Line is set on 3rd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Peppers. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Bring in the heat. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking for a man. It's Callow. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space. It's Peppers. Past the first down marker and still running. Flying down the left side. The 40. He's at the 20. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with